Doing it. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's
you guys are going to get this other content on those other reseller channels. Sub now.
I believe it's turning to ice before it hits the top of the roof.
Yeah, it's pretty cold out.
Happy New Year, everybody. That little opening there was a Anfisa over at Far North Treasures on our New Year sort of impromptu live, and definitely the most epic moment of that whole, 3-hour show or something like that. So as you can see, it's another beautiful day in January in the Pacific Northwest. I would prefer not to leave the house, but I have got to go drop off some shipping. I need to pick up some food so that I can eat. So since I have to leave the house anyway, I figured might as well do a little thrifting. I got some credit at a local thrift shop. Figured I might as well use that. Also, I need to shoot some video for a upcoming video on basically everything you need to know from start to finish on buying records and selling records on eBay. So we're going to go over in that video everything from sourcing to storing, cleaning, shipping, everything you got to know. And so make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification button, all those YouTube-y things, so that you can be notified when content like that is released. So I'm going to go get myself changed, maybe cleaned up a little bit, who knows, I might even shower, and then we're going to hit the road and see what we can find. Can't spend too long out there. I have a lot to list, so let's get moving. Happy New Year, everybody. That little opening there was a Anfisa over at Far North Treasures on our New Year sort of impromptu live, and definitely the most epic moment of that whole 3-hour show or something like that. So as you can see, it's another beautiful day in January in the Pacific Northwest. I would prefer not to leave the house, but I have got to go drop off some shipping. I need to pick up some food so that I can eat. So since I have to leave the house anyway, I figured might as well do a little thrifting. I got some credit at a local thrift shop. Figured I might as well use that. Also, I need to shoot some video for a upcoming video on basically everything you need to know from start to finish on buying records and selling records on eBay. So we're going to go over in that video everything from sourcing to storing, cleaning, shipping, everything you got to know. And so make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification button, all those YouTube-y things, so that you can be notified when content like that is released. So I'm going to go get myself changed, maybe cleaned up a little bit, who knows, I might even shower, and then we're going to hit the road and see what we can find. Can't spend too long out there. I have a lot to list, so let's get moving. Oh my goodness. Always worthwhile just taking an extra minute because Buster is being extra cute. And he's got his dirty ball. Buster Wiley. Hey, how are you doing? It's my first of the day.
Is this your first one of the day?
It is. First one of the day.
Perfect. Well, look pretty good though.
Okay, we're at our first stop. We're at the Habitat humanities store here. They've actually got two sections. One over there for like your hardware and stuff. Some of the collectibles and things like that go into here. And I've got a little bit of a rapport with the person in charge of the collectibles, so sometimes I can get a deal cut. And yeah, let's see what we find. Oh my god. Ugh. This is like every Beanie Baby ever. I know nothing about these. If you know anything about Beanie Babies and you see something here, leave it in the comments. I'll come back. $3 each for games. FIFA. I don't see a lot here. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Okay, here we've got some 45s. Okay, one place I always like to look is the knives. And boom, right off the bat. It's a Flint USA 2-time fork. That is awesome. Oh, not so much. We've got another Flint USA wood handle. Some nice big jadeite Tupperware with the lid. 25% off. Just on these. They're definitely very, very old forged steel. 75 cents. No, probably not so much there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Kodak Star 100. I think I'm gonna pick that up. Okay, just got done and not too shabby. The nice thing about the Habitat Humanity store here where I live is to cycle their inventory, stuff gets different discount amount. So starts at full price, next phase 25% off, then 50, then 75%. So a lot of the stuff I was able to find is 75% off. A lot of it was less. I spent just over $25 on everything. Got a Pace 8010 CB radio. These things are really easy to test. If you have a trickle charger, you can just plug in the power, and it's got just real easy speakers, so you can see if it's coming out. It had the microphone. It needs a little bit of cleanup, but it's a plastic housing, so Magic Eraser is going to do wonders on this. This was a 75% off item. It was $3 original price. It looked like there's almost everything in there. I've never heard of Zoglogs. It's a Nickelodeon thing. There's a 1995 date on this. So, you know what? $3. I know I'm gonna make my money back on some of these other items. This is a jadeite Tupperware bowl, nice big size, got the lid, nice condition. You know, I don't know comps on this, but I do know that one of the good colors to look for is the jadeite Tupperware. That green color people really like. And then most of the other things are small. So this is like a fake Lomo camera. It's got that like 4 things, so when you develop it, it's got 4 images on the film. It was $1. This cost me 25 cents. This is probably at least gonna say like $5–10 bucks. These Kodak point and shoot vintage ones, these do pretty well. I mean, they're not huge money, but again, this one was 25 cents. This will probably, you know, I could list for like between $10 and $15 most likely at free shipping, and they always sell. And then we've got some knives. So one of the good, you know, everybody knows Cutco, but another good one to look for is Flint Arrowhead. These wood handle vintage knives, they do really well. I sell these all the time. I'm working on a video for all of you on exactly sourcing and basically refurbishing these things really easily for sale. Once I'm done with this knife, it'll make me anywhere from $15 to $20 shipped. I've sold this exact one like 3 times this year, so easy money. Honing rods are another one. These are, you know, will sell real easy. This is Chicago Cutlery. It's a, you know, good middle of the road brand. I don't know anything about these, but these are made in Finland. It's a fishing knife. It's got etching on here of the maker, and I can't really make it out, but there was 3 of these. They were 50% off, so there's one that was $4, one that was $2.50, and I think one more here that was also $2.50. Those Flint knives I get for 69 cents for all of their knives and cutlery. This is just a badass forged steel pliers. They need a little work, but you know what? There's nothing that I can't take off, and that rust sometimes people really like. It's, you know, still a very usable tool, very durable, and they don't make them like this anymore. Finally, another Flint Arrowhead 2-tine fork. I can pair this with a carving knife or something similar if I can find one with that same handle design, or just sell it on its own. Again, 69 cents. This will sell for $1, $1.50, or no, sorry, $10, $15, maybe more. You don't always run across the forks for the carving set, so this is a good find. Between the Tupperware and one of the Arrowhead knives, I will make all my money back on the $25 I spent today. That Nickelodeon thing has some promise. The CB radio, I think, is, you know, depending on if it works or not. Still, I don't think I'm going to get hurt too bad. It was $3.75 plus tax. So yeah, not so bad. We're gonna go now to our next stop. I have some items to donate to Goodwill, and then we're gonna pop inside there and see if we can find anything.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Don't forget your tax receipt. And always sanitize your hands. All right. Next up, we're gonna go shopping. Okay, the Funkos were all half price. I don't have my phone on me. I'm gonna get them all. Why not? They're easy to list. I've been selling them pretty well. And now I'm looking at some records. In making a full day out of this. There might be some good stuff in here. This is a good record, but it's thrash, and this one's $5, so nope. For $1, we'll take a chance on that. Not too bad. Okay, so we're back here in the cutlery section, looking for good vintage cutlery and tools. Ooh. Look at that. $2.99. We might have to pick that one up. Yep. That thing's cool. Okay, so they have a ton of the Fortnite Funko Pop out there. This is one of those things where it may be just a good idea to buy all of them. Let me check. The range in price, though, is the problem. Let's see, Funko Pop Fortnite. And there might be some chases in there.
Later.
Because they look like sealed boxes. Best Buy exclusives. Glow in the dark. This is really hard to tell. There's a lot of solds. You know what? The thing is with these, I can do a multi-quantity listing. I'm sure there's going to be some chases in there. Let's see what chases run for. Okay, I'm gonna go look through them and see if I can find a chase, and we'll go from there.
More moments later.
Okay, so I didn't get the Funko Pops. Little disappointing. You know, the comps on them just didn't check out, even though it'd be super easy to list them as a like multi-quantity listing. At the end of the day, I'd end up with like $1 profit. And they were, I believe, Walmart overstock or clearance, whatever. You know, a lot of them are selling for like $7, $8, $9, and shipping on them is $5. So at a buy cost of $1.50 to $2.50, after fees and everything, it just wasn't worth it. But I did get some other things. Did pick up a few records. Alley Cat. Another Alley Cat. Didn't look these up. These are swing organ grinder, kind of like, looks like bluegrass. I've never seen them before, but for $1, worth checking out. This one here, this is a good one to look out for. So, okay, so in the shrink wrap, good thing to look for. Living Stereo, RCA Living Stereo is a definite good one to look at. Even if I can't really sell this record on its own, I know that I can lot up like 10 Living Stereo records and get anywhere from $3 to $5 a piece in a lot. It's like an early audiophile release. It's like a dynamic stereo where, you know, you might hear like chimes, ping pong all over the place. It's kind of cool. If you ever listen to a Living Stereo album next to a regular stereo album, you can tell the difference. And the condition's really good. It's got a couple of little smudges, but nothing too serious. So for $1, figured that was a good pickup. I spent a total of $17 today. Got a Wonder Woman insignia ice cube tray. This was appears to be new old stock. It doesn't look like it's ever used. It was $1. Wonder Woman came out, even though I hear it's terrible. Figured now would be a good time. Vintage kitchen stuff. Yeah, look at that. Man, this is really nice. Some Maynard. I didn't see the maker while I was in there, but while I was checking out, number 77, super easy to identify. That really colorful vintage kitchen stuff sells really, really well. I haven't even done comps on this, but I know for sure I'll get 15 plus on this egg beater. This was a great find for $2.99. This is a Russell, very well known and collected knife maker. It's a good long honing steel. This could, I have to look it up, but probably upwards 30 to 40 bucks. It's got the hook on the top. People like this because it makes it easy just to hang up. It's got, you know, some rust and corrosion, but you know what? Little bartender's or barkeeper's friend, that will clean up really, really nicely. This will probably pay for everything. I paid about 17 bucks on everything in the store today. And then finally, I think finally, yep, finally, this thing, which, man, it's really cool. It's really well made. It's got the combination on the bottom. It was only $3.99, and this is one of those things. It's made Coney DBX. I haven't comped it. This is one of those just little gut shot deal things, and even if it's not worth anything, I might just keep it. Wood toys, in my experience, do really well, and you know, I just kind of think it's cool, so might as well pick that up. And you know what? I'm gonna make my money. I think the winners here, though, are these two guys. These things are great items. So I'm gonna do one more. It's a little bit of a drive to this last place, but I have got some store credit, and we'll hop in there and see what we can find. All right, let's go, baby! A bit late in the day. I just looked at the time, so I'm not gonna make the long drive to the place I've got shopping credit. We'll save that for another video. But I am gonna make one stop at another thrift shop that's really close to a grocery store, which I have to stop at anyways. So we'll hop in there real quick and see what they've got. Okay, so we're here at the last location of the day, Bremerton St. Vincent de Paul, and we're gonna see if we can round this out with a few more quick finds. Okay, just 2 pickups from that place, and there's a huge score in there. Boom. This is a Case XX honing rod. Case knives, in case you don't know, really good value, very well collected. This is a nice honing rod. It's got that little ring for hanging. I'm gonna guess, without even comping, like $30, maybe even $40, maybe more, who knows. It's a good length, just like the other one earlier today, so I'm really happy about that. 85 cents. And finally, I have never heard of this brand. This is one of those situations where I'm going from the gut. I can't comp in there, there's no Wi-Fi. But these look like really nice blades. I'm not familiar. Pierre Santini. You know, for $10, it's a full set. I can get those handles polished up really nice. I'm gonna be doing a ton of knives anyways, real soon in my listing. So, you know, I figured might as well. I've been picking up knives all day. Let's keep with the theme. So that's it. We're done. You know, knives are great. They're fun. They're easy to do. Keep an eye out for that video where we just do a deep dive. What I'm gonna do now is head home. Some of these things are gonna get listed right away. There's definitely some stuff I'm gonna save until later. But let's see, we've spent $17 at Goodwill. We spent $25 at Habitat, and we spent $11 here. So that's 28, so like $53 all day. I'm gonna go get as much of this listed as makes sense for me today, and then we'll kind of do a quick recap at the end, and that'll be the video. So see you in a bit. We interrupt this programming to bring you a word from our sponsors. This week's episode brought to you by Tape. Tape. It's sticky. Potato. It's what's for dinner. Hitting the like and subscribe button. It really helps with the algorithm. And now back to our regular programming. Okay, so we are back home now. Gonna get ready to get everything listed. This is super clean already. I just hit it with a little magic eraser, get a couple little marks off. It's pretty much good to go. A little bit of stickiness right there, but that'll come off pretty easy with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. But I want to show you what we're gonna do with these 2 honing blades. Only 2 things you're gonna need. This is some 1500 grit sandpaper and Barkeeper's Friend. They should really call this Reseller's Friend, because it's really worth its weight in gold. So going pretty lightly. Want to go in both directions. You're not going to do any damage. This is forged steel. This is a fine grit sandpaper. We're just trying to get some of this rust and corrosion off of this, just a little bit. So let's do a quick little before picture, and then we're going to do the same thing on this one. I'm not doing anything on the handles on these. They don't have too much wear, so they're already looking pretty good. So that's that. That's really all we're going to do. And then we're going to just get a old towel or cloth. Gonna wet it down. There we go. Get a little of that. They make this stuff in liquid form too. It also works really well. Makes things really easy. We're just gonna start kind of getting some.
A few minutes later.
The other one. Just get a little more moisture here. Oh. Same thing. Now that is already working some wonders. I want to get down. I want to make sure that the base of this gets good. Does that actually say case? It sure does. Case X. Bartender's friend.
Eventually.
Here's the after shot. Night and day different. And we're gonna go ahead and go get these listed now. One other quick note, we have these two wood handle things. I'm doing a video coming soon on knives. That's what that pile's all about. So we'll just add it onto the pile.
3 hours later.
Okay, so got everything listed, and let's show some of these listings here. The let's see, we'll like put it like here. How's that? Zog logs. Opened up that set, got it home. Pretty much complete, and there was extra parts in there. All the internal packaging was sealed. That thing cost me 75 cents. I listed it for $54.95, make offer plus shipping. The sell-through rate on those doesn't look great, but it is a vintage toy from 1995. Nickelodeon stuff generally does well, and I didn't see a lot that had the actual like Zog log pieces that were still sealed up. So I think that one actually will probably do okay. The two honing rods, there was the case and the Green River work. One of those is here. I think it was 40 something 95. The other one is like 30 something 95. The pliers were $17.95 free shipping. I went $1 less than the only other person who had one out there. I did have to take off a little bit of the patina on that so I could see the maker. And then had a couple of other things. There was the fishing knives, which was this one and this one and this one, and those have really good sell-through rates. They were made in Finland, one of them in Sweden. The green Tupperware, $34.95. I remember that one. I just got that one done. That one almost definitely will sell very quickly. And total listing value overall was right about $375. Now there is several of those items are free shipping, but most of it is first class. And my total spent was about $53. So in a day's work, $53 into about $375 in listing value. Let's take maybe 30 of that off, so call it 340. Not so bad. So it's been really busy today. I am trying to get this video edited for tomorrow, but first I got to do shipping. And I think I'm just going to do that live. I'm going to be trying to do lives as much as possible on here just to show, you know, the day-to-day. I have fun doing it, and if you want, make sure you hit the bell button so you know when I go live. And, you know, once again, like the video if this is stuff you like to see, and subscribe so you can be notified when other ones happen. All right, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and Happy New Year!